WJBW is made possible by sausage. Stick one in your mouth.
I hear a little bit of feedback in the mic.
These charges are not mine.
Hey, welcome to the JBW Web DBWDD.com or RevRevShow.com. Oh, yes! Guys, you were fucking asinine.
Can you give me a massage? I love you.
Holla at you.
Ow!
Ooh, girl.
Seriously.
Hello, Papa.
Some shit like that. You gotta do the Rocky Mountain ride.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck with. Boy. Ain't everybody getting the Rocky Mountain ride?
WJBW.
You don't want to.
WJBWnetworks.com. That's pretty chunky. Welcome back to another fine installment of the JB Rev Show.
I like that, man.
In studio with Chef Ed this go around. What's up,
Yeah.
brother? How you doing?
What's
The
going
lovely
on, guys?
Jody brought in there. How you doing? Welcome to In Studio, the Reverend across the way, back in his
Yeah.
regular seat over there. I like you over there. Last week having Russ in kind of threw me off a little.
Yeah, it was fun, though. It was a good show.
It was fun. It was
Yeah.
fun. And we're going to have a great episode. This episode, we're going to find out a little bit about Chef Ed, his cultural background in food and everything deliciousness. What I love about Orlando, though, is that we do have a great mix of kind of cultures here, you know? What'd you say? You're going to eat some Indian food tonight? I
Yeah,
think
some
you said.
Mediterranean or
There
Indian.
you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go. It's a wide swatch. This episode will bring us some breaking news badly. 407-379-9529 if you like to give us a jingle jangle. We're going to leave an open topic out there. It's the real estate developer from Ohio that's trying to turn the Milk District into like a Thornton Park, he says.
Yeah.
He's buying up all the property out there, leveling these 1940s homes and building little millennial apartments, I guess, or duplexes or whatever. So we'll talk about it. Leave that as an open table. You can text
we'll
us
talk about that later.
407-908-9328. Give us a jingle jangle any kind of way you want. You can always chat live on Spreaker. WJBWnetworks.com is our primary site. I want to say...
What is this? Where did you
This
get
is
this
me.
the music?
You been watching any of the Olympics?
No.
I made the music.
Did you?
Yeah.
With what?
Software.
That's great.
Do you think there's lawn
stole it.
scams out there? I've been trying to get my back lawn mowed for a month now, and these people only won't do it unless I sign up for an ongoing service, right? It's like the busy season, so this pisses me off. Do you know anybody? Give me a hand.
I couldn't trust you with any references.
Oh, okay.
I think you would piss them off, and they would never want to talk to me.
Marvelous.
Neighborhood kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe.
Do's and don't of jury duty. I'm going to jury duty tomorrow. First time ever in my life. And any tips, any clues? So think about that, I guess.
We'll think about that.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what we're going to be discussing.
Back
But
to you. No, those are things that I wanted to mention to you. I still need help with. Every time he comes here, I tell him things and see if he remembers. Anyway, the Reverend across the way at REVJERR on the big bag box of twit out there, baby. You're doing that. You got it.
I'm doing it, man. I'm doing it. You want me to do it?
I'm going to let you do something.
Come on.
Some greasy.
Come on.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, why is it all echoey? Hold on.
Yeah, because I got
Okay, go ahead. I got it.
All right. There we
You
go.
got it?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
So I want to start this conversation with you kind of leading the reins on it.
Okay.
So because you went to the couples cooking class
At Chuck
all
Wagon.
right, we're at Chuck Wagon, and we're going to talk a little bit about that, and we're also going to talk about kind of the overarching feel, you know, that he's kind of passionate about food. We started this year really concentrating on food, art, and music.
Okay.
So it's awesome you're here that we kind of moved to food talk.
Food.
time.
You're our first
It's our-
food guest.
the food talk.
Finally.
Yeah, well,
And
we
official.
had,
Food, that's
I've had
most
people over
important.
the last 6 years that deal with food. Paul Jawakam on
Okay.
the Food
Oh,
Network.
wow,
He's
okay,
the
yeah,
chocolate genius.
Paul is amazing.
Oh, you know Paul?
Yes,
Yeah.
I know Paul.
So I've interviewed people like that over the time, but now with Jerry kind of coming on, we're trying to get more serious and maybe more moving, keeping in that direction. And he is really an artist.
Yes,
right?
he does chocolate sculptures.
Chocolate sculptures.
Right.
Yeah,
He did. We did the gourmet soiree 2 years ago.
Okay.
And he did Robert Irvine during
Yeah.
during the competition. He did the whole head,
Nice.
the whole bust of Robert
Awesome.
Irvine. Amazing.
That's very cool. Very cool.
So I thought if you want to kind of open up and talk a little bit with our guest, Chef Ed Hollingsworth of
Chuck
the
Wagon.
very first, I want to say the Chuck Wagon is the very first food truck, if you think about it, right?
True. I guess it would be.
It's the Chuck Wagon is the very first
Never
food
thought
truck.
of it like that,
The
but
very
yeah.
first food truck, home cooking, up there in Apopka, right off of Main
I
Street.
guess that's what it means. Isn't
Oh,
it?
yeah.
It is. It
Wagon
is.
was-
Well, originally when we have our shirts, people see the shirts and they say, "Oh, where's your food truck?"
Really?
Yeah.
So, and you're like, well.
Well, no, it's just. But we want a food truck.
Do you really?
I would love a food truck.
Well, I know a couple people. Actually, know Sushi on the Soul, Al Ruiz. It's actual sushi food truck.
Okay.
And it's really popular. It's like in the top 10 food trucks in Orlando.
Okay.
But I just know that that's like a full-time gig.
It is.
you
I
know?
got a friend of mine has a food truck, and I mean they work 3 days a week and make about half of what we make in the restaurant business. But
Right.
the
hours are much easier.
It is.
And,
It is. Shorter amount of time, but
So, Chef Ed, I'm really excited to have you in here, actually. I'm glad that you accepted this invitation and bringing Jody as well. I got to say, so I've been to your restaurant now a total of 4 times, and each time I've been, it's been awesome. I mean, hands down, the last time, but not the cooking class, but before that, I actually, my friend Scott had a ribeye shaved cheesesteak.
Right.
And then you also whipped up those deviled eggs for us with lump crab meat, which was awesome. You prepared some duck bacon, which was kick-ass. And then I had a special burger with house-made pimento cheese and this awesome, this bourbon bacon jam.
Really?
Yeah, on top of the pimento. And oh, man, it's so good. I'm
Bourbon bacon jam.
Yeah. It's
Still trying to get my mind around that.
So, but I mean, every time I've been there, it's been awesome. It's really is what it's basically. I mean, you are a chef, but you're preparing like ultimate comfort food. I mean,
True.
diner.
Well,
diner
what we try to label it as comfort food with a modern twist.
stuff. Okay.
Doing things thinking outside the box a little bit. Doing a French toast, but instead of just doing French toast, stuffing it or deep frying it. Like we did the Elvis. We did a stuffed French toast, and it was marshmallow fluff, peanut butter, banana, bacon, and then deep fried in pancake batter.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's making me very hungry right
It's
now.
making your inner Elvis a little hungry.
Yeah.
Hankering for a hunk of banana. That sounds delicious. You know what I am curious about, because I saw it's a morning lunch kind of a feel up there, Apopka, the restaurant. Probably get a lot of regulars and stuff like that.
A lot
do
of
you guys
regulars.
you guys do Scrapple?
Do not.
Is that a Southern thing? You're familiar with that?
I am familiar with Scrapple.
Are you a Southern guy?
I am, but I've had Scrapple, but I don't know.
I don't even know what it
I'm
is,
Not,
but I'm Southern.
Scrapple's, it's scraps.
Oh.
It's exactly what it
It's
says.
like
right.
It's-
leftover from Spam.
yeah, it's
Gross. I don't ever want to have scrapple.
It's the byproduct of. It's.
That's stupid. Why did you bring it up?
I don't think anybody's
Byproduct
ever
of a
even asked
byproduct.
us for
Hey,
Scrapple.
man, you got a
That's
special
some
on Scrapple
real
today?
Southern. That's some real.
You're
I
like,
guess
bitch.
that's more Alabama, Louisiana.
yeah,
kind of
more.
fare,
Yeah,
right?
it's not a Florida thing, but yeah, we.
God.
I mean, it's a hometown feel for the restaurant. I mean, people come in. We have a TV monitor where we can see the people walking
Okay.
in from
Yeah.
outside. And the servers already have their drink ready, their coffee ready. The same people sit in the same seats every day,
Right.
And they're there every day, day in and day out. Sometimes 2-3 times a day.
That's awesome.
And
That
let's
you-
talk. Are you open 7 days a week?
We are open 7 days a week, 6 a.m.
man.
Oy,
6
oy,
a.m.
oy.
6 a.m. to 2,
So-
Monday through Saturday, and then Sunday we open 7 to 2.
Do you ever get a break? You personally, you don't
Day
with
of
that
rest.
with an hour.
Day of rest.
Joe, I take Wednesdays off. We do the radios. We
Yeah.
feed the monsters on the radio.
Chuck
on
Wagon Wednesdays.
Yep, on Wednesdays. That's our day of rest. She still works a full-time job at a place in Claremont called Calabria. So she's a server there when she's not at the restaurant. And I've recently picked up some shifts at another restaurant just to fill
it
in the
going.
extra cash. Yes, because
Yeah.
we're not pulling paychecks ourselves.
Okay.
Our whole goal is to pay this place off within a year.
Okay.
And that way that next year we can start putting more money into the renovations.
Now, you're owner-proprietor of this place.
Yes.
Okay.
Me and Jody both.
So you're not
50
taking
partners.
a paycheck. That's commendable.
We're
you're
not.
paying everything down.
Yep, and we're both
And
still
you're going to
working.
get on the right side of it when it's time.
Yep.
And that'll be...
Well, that's the goal.
That's the idea.
That's the whole idea.
Is your goal working well so far? What's that? Yeah.
They're working.
November 15th, it will be paid for within a year.
Wow. Congratulations.
Wow. That is
some big
awesome.
stuff.
Very, I can tell you look tired.
Yeah.
We're both tired. I mean, I've been up since 4 a.m.
Right. And
Yeah.
you got to be up
Making
tomorrow
the
at
biscuits.
4.
So you figure it up. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm up at 4 a.m. I cook all by myself on those days.
Yeah.
Wednesdays, I'm up at 6 to do the monsters.
Right.
And then Saturday, Sunday, we sleep in a little bit. We get there about 9, 10 o'clock. But, so it's a nonstop. But working for yourself and owning your own business.
So congratulations to you for doing that, number
Yes,
one.
thank you.
I think, was there anything in that spot before you that kind of had the same kind of diner feel? Or
It was the
people
exact same.
ritualistically used to it?
Yeah, it used to be
It will
called
be.
Casey's Chuck Wagon.
Okay.
And we took the Casey off and kept it Chuck Wagon. It was a turnkey operation. The customers didn't even know we bought it until afterwards.
Just made it all seamless, like chicken.
Yep. Until the newspaper started writing stuff about it and started hitting the media a little bit. Then we had a little bit of feedback from Apopka. They wanted to push back a little bit because they didn't want a chef to come in and change their hometown feel, the food that they had and that they used to.
Sliding crepes in on them.
Yeah, they're starting to like it. I tell you, I did crepes the other day, and I think I sold 14 or 15 of them.
So how'd the Monte Cristo come out today?
That was horrible.
It was horrible?
Yes, I didn't do it right.
Oh, I didn't get to watch it.
Well, I didn't play it on live.
Oh, okay.
So what's your background with food? How did you first start to get acquainted with learning the culinary skills?
Okay. Well, I was a magician for 18 years.
And he's a damn good magician.
And I did.
Really?
And I always said if I could go back to school, I'd go to culinary school. So in 2003, I was the second class to come out of Le Cordon Bleu.
Nice.
And when I went to the school, it was an 8-hour program. You learn something.
Right.
Nowadays, they kind of push the kids through. It's more of a factory of, and I think actually they've lost their credit and they're closed.
they're gone, right?
Yeah, they're closed now.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you got through there, first couple of classes, and do you know Sean White by any chance? Smaller guy? You might know him. Oh,
I don't know. Maybe.
He was from Boca. But I think he went there as well. But at any rate, I've always had an affinity for culinary, and I love it. So,
Me too.
and to the degree of being my own little best chef, I love to sear meat. I was a butcher for a little while.
Okay.
And so I have a little bit of a background with that. I actually cut steaks in the past at Del Frisco's.
Oh, wow.
I was a
Nice.
cutter.
Oh.
Yeah, I was a
Did
cutter.
you use the bandsaw?
No.
Oh, by
They're
hand?
mostly, everything was all loins.
Okay.
So it was, you would literally cut a whole fillet, a whole beef tenderloin, and you had to use the chateau end for the more well done pieces, right?
Yep.
You had to really, be smart about it, and then the thicker tubular sides were always, your mid rares and
Right.
Yeah, so it was real, and they had a Montague. You ever familiar with a Montague? Where the heat is overhead and below, I guess, and there's a big grill that
What
goes
is it,
in.
like 1,500
It's
degrees
incredible.
or something? Yeah,
it was
it's
phenomenal.
insane.
So they cook super fast. The plates would always be heated. So that was a hot, sweaty job.
Right.
So in saying all of that, I guess I interrupted you in the midst of peeling back. So you're going to culinary school.
Right.
Okay. And that was like 2002?
2003. It's a 2-year program. And then I interned. I went to Seasons 52, interned through them.
Right on. Darden's good.
They are a good company.
They really
are.
are.
But it is what it is.
Right.
There's no imagination. There's no creativity.
It's really good for actually learning a skill, getting experience.
It's all
It
recipe.
is. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Discipline, structure.
Yeah. I mean, as far as corporate goes, they're probably the best.
Absolutely.
And from there, I bounced from place to place, and that's pretty much what a lot of chefs do. You find, you look at their resume, they have 20 different restaurants underneath their belt because, you go where the money is.
Absolutely.
And nowadays, the money got to the point where the school was pushing the kids out every 3 weeks.
Right.
So, there was somebody always
A
wanted.
lot of hungry chefs.
And then they're willing to work for nothing.
Right.
So it's you have to keep jumping around and try to, and the more different cuisines you learn, the more money you can demand for yourself.
Absolutely.
So that's pretty much. And then the last place I was at Rustique. And that's when
that's a great.
Yes, I was at the College Park location. And
Okay.
That's when we decided we were going to do a restaurant, and we were going to buy It's now Restaurant Ash. It used to be the old Funky Monkey location.
Yeah.
And
you were going to get that
Yes.
space?
Yeah, we're 3 days away from actually finalizing everything.
Oh, my
interesting.
God.
And it was going to be Hollingsworth Bistro and Wine Bar.
Oh, man.
And
Totally different concept.
totally
Okay.
different. Because that's where my passion
You're
is.
still going to make that restaurant one day.
One day we're still going to have it. Absolutely.
Nice.
And it fell through because of some investor issues and
Eddie and Nick?
Yeah, no, not Eddie and Nick. They're great.
Okay.
But they was one of the investors that were helping us with it. He didn't like the electrical issues. Something was wrong during the due diligence of the. Anyways.
Right.
So we didn't do the deal, and I went to go work for Dubstred.
Okay.
And so I was
That's a
working.
great spot,
Yes,
too.
yes. And Steve, the owner of Dubstred, once we found out about Casey's Chuck Wagon was for sale, I sat down with him. I talked to him. I said, "Listen, as a chef, I want to work for you, but I want to own my own place, and I have these two options. I can either try to create my own fine dining establishment, or I can go do breakfast, which is something I don't like. I'm not a morning person, So, and he told me to do the breakfast."
Like to eat the frog or
Yes,
whatever. Do the
he's-
hardest thing first, kind of.
He's
thing.
like, go do the one you don't want to do, and you don't know nothing about. You'll work harder at it to make it successful.
Right.
While you're still
Yeah.
young and handsome.
And the other day, I mean, there's another restaurant that just opened, and they've been going through some tough times. And I guess that one of the critics put on the line that they were closed.
What?
And it had only been a month.
Oh, that's
So-
pretty rough.
Yeah. So
That's
the thing is, if we would have done that, the Hollingsworth Bistro,
Right.
we might have been out of business within a month.
There you go.
Because we had no following, we had
Sound advice.
no name for ourselves
Right.
except for what little bit I had at the time.
Yeah.
So we'd have probably been closed. So I looked at Chuck Wagon like on a Monday. I think she came and looked at it Wednesday with me. I think we wrote the check on Friday, had the keys on Saturday or something.
Damn.
Wow.
That's how quick it happened.
Damn.
Well-
Wrote the check on Thursday and got the keys on a Friday.
Wow. So, something like you were saying about not having any following, Orlando really is a very multidimensional culinary town. There's a lot of foodies here in Orlando. And, like you said, you really kind of have to establish yourself and, get your name out there. Like, like Kevin Fonzo, for instance.
Oh, he's amazing.
Yeah, he's, Scott Copeland, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Scott, Artesian. He was with that at Antonio's in Maitland for a while.
Okay, yeah,
Upstairs.
yep.
But yeah, so it really speaks volumes for you to go and do this, what you're doing.
And not only that, but I mean, this restaurant, it's been open 10 years before we purchased it.
Okay.
And nobody really knew anything about it except for people in Apopka.
Right.
So they were dependent just on the people of Apopka to show up and try to survive on that business. Well, you're not going to survive on one town. You got to
Right.
get your name out there.
Totally.
So on the Orlando Weekly polls that we'll find out on the 24th, we're up for Best Diner.
Right.
And I'm up for
Awesome.
Best Chef.
Nice.
Against people like Brandon McGlamory and Kevin Fonzo, which
right.
I definitely don't deserve to be in a category with those two guys. But, I mean, there's a chance.
Take it if you can get it.
Hey, if they give it to me, I'm going to take it and run.
And with the comfort food that you put out there, I mean, it's
And to be listed, we got. I think we were listed on best new runner-up, best in Orlando Sentinel, runner-up for best new restaurant last year. So
nice.
We've got a couple accomplishments
It's
already.
ChuckWagonHomeCooking.com,
Yes,
I believe.
And you also you have a page on Facebook?
yes, it's Chuck Wagon Home Cooking.
Okay.
That's the Chuck Wagon page.
Right on. So be sure to like that for sure.
We're speaking with Chef Ed.
Yeah.
Reverend, thanks for setting this up. Thanks
Yeah.
for coming in studio.
So-
Great to
Absolutely.
meet everybody. I want you to kind of keep pushing your agenda.
This past Saturday, you do a thing every Saturday now, where it's a cooking class.
Right.
And you start by making kind of a dressing for a salad, then you make your entree, and then we all make a dessert. And I got to say, man, it is. It's funny because my wife, the week before, she's like, all we do is go to concerts and go to the clubs, and she's like, I really want to do something different, something that we haven't done before. And then I was like, oh, so I'm like, let's go to this cooking thing. That being said, I mean, that we had a blast. I mean, it was a lot of fun. You were entertaining as hell, and the food was amazing. I mean, it was only five couples.
Yeah,
but
five couples.
it was just right. It was just We had the whole dining room.
Okay.
And we had the whole dining room set up.
So they closed down like the whole regular dining
well,
room, and
yeah,
you got little workstations there, and you kind of
Yeah, the way we set it up is we make one long table, and we set up 5 different induction burners. So each person has their own little workstation, a cutting board, their knife, their measuring cups and spoons, and then I sit in front.
Okay.
And then we instruct, and then we go through everything, each thing. And like with the one that he attended, we did a tequila salad dressing. Yeah, because it's a Mexican theme, and we did the flan first because they had to bake. So we did the caramel for the flan, and then we put the flans in and for them to bake while
That's
we went
pretty
ahead
cool.
and went through. So it's still very new. I mean,
let's not forget the entree.
and it was a chicken adobe.
Yeah.
And
that's the best part.
Jerry's like, don't forget
it
the
had
food.
chicken, dude. It had fresh chipotle
Peppers
that we chopped up.
Right.
It had 2
Onion.
tablespoons of espresso, which
Yep.
I thought was really awesome.
Oregano, which is kind of unusual for a Mexican dish, but I guess that is reading up to
Like
do
a
this
mole,
class.
like a mole
Yeah,
or something.
Yep.
With the coffee.
It was
in there.
awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was really good. Plus, we were able to bring our own drinks, so we were drinking.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
tequila
that always helps.
and beer. And you were like, "Oh, are you okay?"
So it's an
You know?
open
Do
class.
you
What's
remember?
what's it entail? How do you get? How
I
do you
wasn't
get?
obnoxious, was I, Jody?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she's nodding. Yes.
She's nodding. Yes.
She's nodding. Yes.
I think we all the well, you can call the restaurant. It's 407-886-1233.
Okay.
Or you can go on our Facebook page and send us a message.
Like, hey, what do I got to do to be a part of this?
Yes, it's $125 a couple.
Okay.
If you don't want to be a couple and you just want to come do it by yourself, you can do that as well. It's $65 for one person.
Nice.
And it includes 3 courses.
Dang.
You get the book you can take with you if you wish.
What do you mean?
That
It's like a little
tiny
you
recipe
created
book.
a little
Yep.
book.
Yeah.
Yes, a little book
from
of-
you, so you don't
so-
have to remember it. That's
right.
good.
So every recipe we
That's
do
for
there.
you, Jerry.
Yeah, and then everything that's made extra because I the way we structure it is there's stuff left over. You can take the salad dressing home. You can use it later on in the week.
Wow, that's cool.
They forgot.
I
They
did
were all
for-
drunk and
yeah,
they
I
left
did
everything
forget.
there.
And a man was I kicking myself later. I was like, "Where? Oh my god!"
Yes, but
yeah.
so that's the way the whole class is structured. What it was one day, me and Jody were driving home and
Yeah.
we're talking about all these art classes or the painting or the
play.
play.
Do something.
We're like, why don't we do something? And
Macrame classes last one I went to.
Right.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
so
Hardcore.
So we're sitting. She's driving. I'm in the passenger seat. We're driving down, and I'm like, we're going to do a couples cooking class. I'm going to see what happens. So I wrote it up, put it on Facebook. Within 10 minutes, it was sold out.
Wow.
And when at that time, we did 6 people.
Okay.
That was a little much.
Yeah.
You know, it was not to get the hands-on experience to talk to me. 6 couples, that's 12 people.
Right.
You know,
6 couples. Yeah.
6
that's
couples.
more than
So, yeah,
6
yeah.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, so then we dropped it down to where we're trying to do 4.
Right.
4 couples. That way it's more intimate.
4
Your
is
class
ideal.
was 5, which was still good.
Yeah, it was.
But 4 would be even more intimate because it's something just for us to get to do something different. For me to get to cook some dinner food, which is
Right.
really where my passion is,
Right
and get
on.
away from the breakfast and lunch and the same mundane thing that I do every day.
Right.
Well, and I will say, too, that I like that you have the structure to it in that you're saying, hey, we're going to make dessert first because that's got to cook. You know, you're
Right.
giving a little bit of insight into the whole process. And, hey, we're going to do this first because of this. It's going to pay off at the end.
Right.
So that's exactly everything, great planning in cooking and being a chef, and the timing and the way that everything is presented and served is also important. So I love that you're keeping that skill kind of moving and like keeping that muscle moving.
Well, it's not just class just to show somebody how to cook. It's also to teach them why things are done the way they're done.
right.
Okay.
Why do you need to put this with that? This
Right.
this is the process that makes it happen. You can also, if you have a group of 4 couples that want to do a class and you want to learn Thai food, I have a couple right now that they sent me a message they want Thai.
Okay.
So they're trying to get a group together
Oh.
that they can come in and we'll do Thai food because I can do any cuisine that they want.
Right.
So you do it based off of cuisine.
Yep.
Regional.
Regional. So we've done Italian, we've done
Okay.
Mexican, we've done just a regular American steak.
Nice.
What else? One other one.
T-bone. No.
So we did the New York strip, we did the Mexican, we did the
Italian.
Italian. I think
Watu-
that's it. I
Wahu-
think that's it. I
Watusi?
think we've done 3 classes. I think you were the 3rd class.
So, I was just realizing you said you got out of there at 3 o'clock, man. That Sunday must have sucked for you. You were back at the restaurant in, 4 hours?
No, because on the weekends we go in a little bit later. But
Okay.
we don't get up but still, it's rough.
Jeez.
Because I mean, the crowd we had there on Saturday night was a little bit
Yeah.
more than the normal average
Yeah.
couples group that we have.
Yeah, we got a little buzz on. That's for sure.
Yeah,
You knew it was going to be a party. 'Cause
I did.
I haven't told you I'm bringing tequila, and you're like, party time. I'm like,
Yep.
That's right.
That's
right.
what it's about. It's about to go out and have fun.
And and it's something completely different. And
Yeah.
it's, I don't know of any other
So
restaurant.
what would
that's
you give
doing
it?
that.
What was the experience like for you, Reverend?
I would
in that
absolutely do it again.
You would say you'd highly recommend it. You would do it, and
Absolutely.
you want to do it again. And it kind of got you a little street cred with your wife. It sounds like your lady, in that you've always go take her to concerts, and she wants to do something different.
Yeah,
and you met the need. You listened. You reacted. So good job,
Thanks, man.
Pavlovian.
In any event, I do know that you are sold out for the rest of the month with your cooking
Yes,
classes, right?
absolutely.
So if you are interested, nothing's really open until the first week of September.
Right. And
So-
one of those weeks are already booked. We just
Wow.
don't know which one yet. That's
Nice.
the Thai
That's the
class.
Thai one?
Yep.
Very cool. And so once again, we're talking about Chuck Wagon and Apopka. It's right there on Park Ave and
Park Ave and Main Street. 441.
It's
Right across.
441 Main Street.
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
And
That's
it's
the
right
best.
across the street from CVS.
Downtown Apopka is so quaint. It's kind of like we were talking about downtown Sanford a few weeks ago. We had a guy with a homebrew shop where he sells everything you need to homebrew. And I think that's great for Florida in general, that they're starting to go, this little area doesn't have to be stodgy, old-timey. It can be, kind of relatively new to people that enjoy the history aspect of it. The
Right.
buildings.
I
Like,
remember-
how long has Apopka been there? Isn't
Well,
that over 100 years old?
Well, I know the mayor that was there, John Land. He was the mayor for 60-something years before he passed away.
right.
Wow.
So just to give you an idea.
Jeez. I remember when I was in junior high school, we had to drive to Apopka to buy nickel bags. Good on it. That's a true story, dude.
Buying those Creed
I'm sure
CDs.
you probably still do that.
He was
Yeah,
buying
right.
Nickelback
Right.
CDs.
Yeah, Nickelback CDs.
Had to go all the way to Apopka to buy Nickelback CDs. Okay. And Creed was also there as well.
Creed was big.
Scott Stapp is playing in Daytona, I think. At any rate. We made Chef Ed laugh.
Yeah.
Or was that you? Oh, that was him. Okay, good. Well, we appreciate you coming in, buddy. I think what's awesome is, again, the union that you have with the monsters, kind of the publicity, and that's really where food deserves to be, kind of in the rock star spotlight. Like, hey, this is damn good food. Now, you kind of shared with us your plan to kind of gestate in the restaurant, get it kind of running and up. And is that kind of what you want to do moving forward? Or you're in your mid-30s, 40s?
45.
Okay, mid-40s. So you're kind of like our demographic here.
Right.
Right? Okay, so you could see in the next 20 years, you kind of have a plan for what you want to do?
The whole idea for doing the restaurants, because, in this business, you don't have a retirement.
Yeah.
Right. So you work until you die, or you do what we do and kill ourselves trying to retire and buy a restaurant and hopefully make it a success.
Well, you're well on your way to success. There's no doubt. I mean, I definitely consider myself a foodie, and I haven't had one bad bite to eat anywhere in your restaurant.
Thank you. Appreciate
Yeah, and
it.
that's-
It means a lot. And I mean, I try to talk to all the customers as they come in.
Yeah.
Try to go to every table, even though I'm in there cooking. I try to at least approach everybody and see how everybody. And I mean, you can't please everybody,
No,
but I mean, we do get a lot of positive feedback.
Nice.
So
So your kind of path, you're kind of taking it with this restaurant. You're going to springboard into something else, or you're
Chuck Wagon's always going to be Chuck Wagon.
Chuck Wagon's going to be the
It's
restaurant.
always gonna be-
the Peach Pit after dark.
Yeah,
kinda.
we tried to do the dinner there.
Not going to work.
It didn't work. People just don't go to that part
Right.
of Apopka for dinner.
Right.
It doesn't seem.
Are they still
but-
tipping like 25 cents? Here you go.
I'll tell you.
quarter.
No, I
Good
mean,
job.
people. The breakfast is $6.99. They leave $5 tip.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
You know, I mean, the servers do very well.
Somebody's happy.
You know,
Yeah.
So I mean, the thing is, we would like to do dinner, but that would have to be somewhere else.
Right.
You know, so that's where we'd like to springboard this to.
Okay.
We'd like to, keep Chuck Wagon. It's a moneymaker. It's doing well. Let's keep that going, and then let's
You want to
open
work
something
24 hours a day.
Yeah.
Hey,
Chef
Open up
Ed.
a
It's not work
Chef
if
Ed
you
the
love
robot.
what. It's not work if you love what you do.
That's absolutely true.
There you go.
That's true.
There you go.
But it's cleaning up after doing what you love to do that's work.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's the hard part.
That's what you pay people
Gotta
for.
get people for that. Yeah, there you go. You get people for that. Well, Chef Ed, genuine pleasure having you in studio. What I'd like to do is maybe get a challenge from you, something you ran into in breakfast. You said you don't like them that much, so something that you kind of ran into that may have been a stumbling block, how you maybe creatively overcame it, and then kind of wrap out with whatever you want to kind of let people know about.
A stumbling block, huh? Let me think.
Like frying an egg is really difficult if you don't have the right pan.
Everything we do is on flat tops.
Okay.
I guess the challenge for us is everything at that restaurant is electric. We don't have gas.
Okay.
So when we bought the place, it had 8 household refrigerators in there.
Wow.
So there's no walk-in.
Right.
So we got rid of all the household refrigerators.
Right.
We bought a double-door stainless steel true cooler.
Right.
And that is all we have for cooler space.
Okay.
So what you eat there...
That's a challenge.
Yes,
That's
the challenge. Because what
Okay.
you eat there on Friday came in on Friday, Saturday,
Right.
Sunday. What
You
you eat
only
on
stock
Monday...
for the day.
we stock for like 3 or 4 days, and that's
It's like
it.
a real chuck wagon.
Yes, I mean, and food is fresh, and we try to keep everything as fresh as we can get it.
You should get some burlap sacks and stuff, sacks of peanuts
I
and
know.
stuff.
No, then I got to clean up all the floor.
Yeah, peanuts are a pain. I
Well,
know.
we have
offered
carpet.
peanuts one night here. That was a mistake.
We're trying to get. We want to put wood floors in.
Oh, that'll look
Nice.
Yeah.
So you want to make some kind of improvements?
We already have
Yeah.
made some, and the cities gave us approval for 25 more seats outdoors.
Oh,
Wow.
So
that's rock star.
Oh yeah, talk about this because you have plans for this.
Yeah. So what we'd like to do is there's 5 churches that connect to us, but we've called the state and we've got an exemption because we're a restaurant. We can do beer and wine.
Right.
So now we're in the process of filling out the paperwork to try to get beer and wine. So that way people can drink especially
have
people in
their brunch.
Apopka, they can do mimosas.
Sure.
We can, or they can just have like a beer garden out back because it's 2 big walls.
Right.
That
It's-
it's like a little courtyard.
In the back.
In the back,
Okay.
and that's where the parking lot is.
Is there
So
s-
when you come to Chuck Wagon, a lot of people see the front. There's only parallel parking, 3 or 4 spots, but they're behind the building. There's like 200 different spots back there.
Yeah.
So we'd like to do like some kind of a beer and wine garden, something.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Once you own it, when it's
Yes.
yours, then you
Yeah.
can start
You
making
don't
even
want to
more
right,
money.
right.
That's awesome, man.
So there's not really a whole lot of space in the front, maybe a table or two.
no, there's two.
Is there space in the front?
There's 2
also?
dining
two
rooms.
dining rooms? Yeah.
There's 2
No,
dining.
I mean in the front of the restaurant for people
Oh,
to
no,
sit
it's just
outside
sidewalk.
on the curtain.
yeah,
Oh,
we
okay.
could probably do. We tried.
Maybe
We
like
put-
a 2-top.
We put 2 2-tops out there.
Right.
But then
And you got
nobody.
summer. No one-
You got the highway 441 out there.
Yeah,
all
you
the
don't
gas
want-
fumes, the exhaust. People
People walking by.
Yeah, that didn't work. We tried it.
Bubba.
Yeah. Hey man, what you eating there?
Lady friend, let me have a sip of that mimosa. Guy leaning out of his truck.
Go back out there, and
4x4.
all your sugars are stolen.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, run off with your chick.
Yeah.
All right. So that's interesting. So look for some cool stuff to happen there. Maybe that's where you can kind of parlay into the nighttime. That might be more of a the back room kind of a night.
He don't want to be there that long.
Oh, you don't want to?
I don't care.
Well, maybe.
I don't care if it's making
maybe
money.
you can kind of get your bistro going there. You ever think of having people?
No, Chuck
people
Wagon
play
will
music
always
there?
be Chuck Wagon.
Okay.
Chuck Wagon. Yeah, I don't think Apopka will welcome
Any kind of nightlife.
I don't think so. Not there.
No,
I think
not there.
if I did it somewhere else
Yeah.
in Apopka,
Right.
yes.
Okay.
But I think it's been there for so long.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Right.
Right.
You don't fix
don't
what's
wanna-
not broke. So and
Exactly.
just keep it going the way it's going.
Nice.
And just every once in a while we throw in something unique on the menu, specials, because it's funny, they complain about a $6.99 breakfast sometimes, but then I'll throw in a stuffed French toast for $10 and they buy it all day long.
Wow.
That's a huge meal.
It is. It is.
That's a
I
big
mean, our
deal.
stuffed French toast are huge. That's one of our biggest sellers because
Yeah.
we do something different every time.
Okay.
Deep fried, or we'll stuff it, or
I don't. That sounds.
You ever
good.
do anything with wild stuff around you? Deer?
No,
What's around there? Hogs?
No, bison's
What are they
big
called?
right now.
Boar?
Bison's big right now. I would like to do venison because I'm sure we got a lot of
I would
people that
imagine,
hunting and stuff.
Apopka's really beautiful.
I've just never done it. I've
it's-
never cooked it, so it'd be unique for me to try.
Did you ever live up north?
No, I've lived
Oh,
in
okay.
Orlando. I grew up in Pine Hills.
You grew up in Pine Hills. Okay,
Yes.
cool. Well, another Orlando local.
Yeah.
Local,
Well, you
almost
were born
legend.
here, weren't you?
No, I was born in Ohio.
No, Sharky, don't. Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're born in Ohio.
Born in Ohio.
So that was my point. Is kind of Apopka is more northern. You know, you get into Apopka and you feel like you're in the north a little bit, even though it is north of here, right?
Right.
But
but people are very set in their ways.
Yeah,
very
just
set.
like the north.
Yeah.
No, okay. All right. So, what are we doing here? You guys good? You want to go? Just play a little music? What are you doing? What are you doing, Jerry? Stop dancing,
doing,
Jerry.
Man?
Stop that.
Hey, we could, they got places to go. We could wrap this up with them.
Okay.
I mean, I just can't. First of all, Chef Ed, you wouldn't be a guest on here if the food and the experience wasn't amazing. And I just want our listeners to know this. I mean, if you're just looking for a great afternoon lunch or obviously breakfast.
What's it? 6 to 2.
Yes,
6 to 2. Yep.
Okay,
but they serve. I mean, if you get there at a 1:45, they're gonna serve you. I wouldn't get there right at 2:00, obviously.
People do. And
I heard it on
the other day. We had I think it was 2:05. They came in and we kept it open.
Wow.
If I haven't got it clean, why not?
Right on. Well, it's awesome. I'm going to be there again tomorrow, actually. So I'll see you again tomorrow.
I'll be there.
I'll be there.
It'll be Tuesdays and Thursdays. I have to work in Apopka right now.
Well, the Reverend, thanks for setting this up. We appreciate hearing a little bit more about the food aspect of our lives, because we do love food, art, music, and we'd love to see that place continue to grow and thrive and be more, right? Than just a little diner in Apopka.
See, what we do here
I want it to be more.
On this podcast is we focus on food, art, music, but we really like to shine a light on people that deserve it and that are doing a great job. And you're just doing awesome, man. And I just,
thank you.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
I can't thank you enough for coming.
That means a
here
lot. I
today.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
No, I'm glad to be here.
Awesome. And Jody, you as well. Thanks for
great
hanging out.
She's my silent partner over there. She's the boss.
Well, you guys are going to a dinner. Yeah, you're going to a dinner, yeah?
We are.
Okay,
We're going out with her parents.
Very well timed. Yeah. Very well timed. So we appreciate that fact that you were able to come out here and hang out with us.
Yeah.
We want to encourage people to go check out ChuckWagonHomeCooking.com.
Yep.
That you can hook up with everything there. Facebook page as well. Everything's flows through there.
Yep.
And the phone number one more time?
407-886-1233.
Try a couples cooking class. If you
please do.
They're awesome. It's awesome night out.
That was badass. Well, we appreciate you doing this, buddy. Again, WJBWnetworks.com. That's our primary site. We do venerate and shine a light on talented people, and we're pushing into more of the food and drink world with this. Yes. So keep in touch with us. Keep us letting know whatever you got going on. We're happy to help out. And Jerry will eat all of the...
I'll be there tomorrow.
Okay.
I got to come up with some
biscuits.
special.
Do you make biscuits yourself?
We do make the biscuits.
You make the biscuits home scratchy made?
Yes.
Scratchy.
Everything.
Scratch. DJBMF. Oh, can we get something named after us? Let's see.
How about the fucking
runny
salad.
egg sandwich would be
salad.
Let's have the JB tossed salad.
Okay.
The BJ toss salad.
Toss your salad.
Oh, JB.
JB tossed salad.
The Reverend.
The
Reverend submission position.
We named one sandwich after the commissioner, Kyle Becker.
Open-faced Reverend.
It's chicken on a pretzel bun with guava spread, Gouda, bacon.
I had that, actually.
It's really good.
I had that the first time I was
What
there.
is it? The Carl Beckett?
It's Kyle Becker. He's the new commissioner of Apopka.
The nude commissioner.
Not nude.
No, not nude.
He may be nude. I don't know.
He wears clothes. He's a commissioner that wears clothes. One of the few.
It is Apopka.
All right.
All right. So what are we doing? All right. So let's wrap it up. So that's about it. All right. So he's going to name a ham and cheese egg sandwich after me. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The
Chef Ed over there, Rock the House. Jody, thank you. Everybody's been remarkable. Let's keep rocking.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Okay. We got a little bit of jazz. Let's roll into that. We're going to come back, talk a little bit about this guy from Ohio that's buying up all the space in the Milk District. How you feel about that, Papa? 407-379-9529. You can get your calls in while we're playing some jams. Dig it. Go check out Chef Ed in Apopka.
Chuck Wagon.
Chuck Wagon Home Cooking. Do it, baby.
I'd work for you. I'd work for you. I'd work for you.
the rules of the game. Now we can settle this like we got some class. So we can get into some gangster shit. Right on.
The JD Rev Show.
Is it JP? Sometimes I don't listen to some of our podcasts. Yes, I do, man. Sometimes I don't listen to some of our podcasts.
Yeah, after all this time, it's really been JP,
well,
not JP. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you
don't listen. Do you listen to the shows when you're not on them? I'm curious.
Of course I do.
I'm just curious.
Yes, I do, man. As a matter of fact, I feel bad because, okay, I will give you this. I did not listen to that Monday show. I'm sorry.
Okay. You feel bad?
Well, because sometimes I don't listen to some of our podcasts over. Of course I do.
I'm just curious.
Sometimes I don't listen to some of our podcasts. Yes, I do, man. Sometimes I don't listen to some of our podcasts.
Monday night, 7 o'clock, the JB Rev Show.
Yes, I do.
Yo. Now, this is the cheese. And I ain't gotta tell you who's on the beatbox because you know what's Mr. Yo, I told you. 88
Oh, yeah.
straight
Millennium Jazz.
That's
Millennium Jazz Movement. They're out of London, the UK. You're back with WJBW Networks.com. It's the JB Rev Show, flagship show of the ship.
Hey, you know what
flagship show?
Tickets go on sale Friday for what show? Guess what?
Guns and Daffodils.
Nope. Thievery Corporation.
Thievery Corporation.
Coming
I saw
to
that.
House of Blues, November 3rd. Tickets go on sale this Friday, 10 a.m. Yeah, I highly recommend it.
Thievery Corporation.
Actually, last time I saw them,
Don't they usually go to Tampa?
yeah, and they're
Isn't
playing
that
Tampa.
interesting? They're coming here.
Well, I've seen them here before. They actually opened up for Massive Attack.
Hold on.
At Hard Rock Live, and I remember looking at. I told Dana, I shared her the information. She goes, "Yeah, all their music just seems like so dated. It's like so like 2000s, like all those."
I got a track of theirs. It was released into relatively
obscurity.
Creative Commons. I snagged it. It's called DC 3000.
DC 3000.
Yeah. So we got that queued up for a little later.
Word.
Nobody's called us. Nobody's texted us. Let's see. Let's see. Dudley?
Hey, what's going on with that, man?
Next.
Did Russ Rollins kill our show, possibly? I've heard rumors out there he kills shows. Is he a show killer? Did we just get murdered? Is that what happened?
No. Hell
No? Oh, okay.
So, you know what's going on.
Do I?
You do, man.
Oh, okay.
You do. Do you listen to
Yes,
your
I
shows?
do, man.
You
I do.
Yes, I do, man.
do?
So let's start talking about the guy from Ohio that's coming through. He's got
let me pull this article up.
Yeah,
Huh?
he's got a Facebook page, or he's on Facebook. But and I almost wanted to send him a message talking about it because ultimately it's all about making money, and that's just what this guy's doing. He's pushing these people out and raising the rent and making some money, and it's a shame. I'm not happy with it at all.
All right, so
Yeah.
let's see here. All right, so this is OrlandoSentinel.com. Real estate investor
Whether
wants
you
to
think of it as
transform
an arts
Orlando's
community with
Milk
a beachy
District.
feel, or a
Orlando
beach
News
community with
now.
an artsy
He wants to
feel,
transform the whole. Hey,
one
shut
thing
up.
is-
Yeah, why are you talking to her?
Yeah. So the article is very sparse. I guess it's this video after this commercial.
Live from Fox 35
my
and the
God.
Orlando Sentinel, this is Orlando News Now.
Kayla, the Milk
There you
District
go.
in Orlando
Here's
is
a
going
report
to
on
look
it.
a lot
Fox News.
different now. So they're going to be tearing down dozens of homes. Why is that?
Yeah, exactly, Jack.
What
Like
it
you said,
is.
the Milk District could soon see a
Uh-oh.
makeover, and I have Mary Shanklin to talk about it. So
he's already
this
bought the
one
houses?
investor is coming
That's
in
fine.
to
Okay.
kind of revitalize the area.
Kind of linked.
That's exactly
Okay.
right. And we can see a video clip of him in just a second.
No, we can't.
When you see it, he'll kind of explain a little bit about what drew him there.
Uh-huh.
And you pay attention in the back, and you'll see the silos that were part of the T.G. Lee dairy property that was the namesake for the Milk District.
Okay, let's see it.
The Milk District has been here for a long time. It's a young, fun, hip neighborhood. The rental market here is very strong, and the opportunity to redevelop the area is strong as well.
Okay.
Who was that?
So that's the guy
Well, it's
talking.
Adam Lonis.
That's
So
the
he's
guy,
only 33
Adam
years old,
Lonis.
and he's got some
Okay.
big plans. So what is
He's
his
got big
idea?
plans.
Well, I tell you, there's a
Why
lot
does
of
she
people
sound-
with his idea out there, which is to buy kind of run-down housing at a deal and then
Yeah.
either renovate it or tear it down and build new.
Okay, so there you go. That's the thrust. That's the gist. The thrust of the gist.
Yeah, I love that gist thrust.
What are your okay? So now that you know, you made me do all that.
Yeah.
What's your comment?
I threw up a little bit in my mouth.
Okay.
I think it's
A's.
I tell you, Andrew is completely pissed because they did the same thing, or they're getting ready. They've already started tearing
Ivan?
down all the where. Yeah, Ivanhood, as Andrew renamed it, which is a great name for it because it's the whole. I mean, they're going to be right there along Orange Avenue, going around Lake Ivanhoe is going to be all just like Lake Eola is going to be high rises.
Well, what's
all
that
around
close to?
It's right next to the Hideaway,
the Sunrail.
Yeah, it's right next to Sunrail.
I think, and I suspect that the Sunrail is really the kind of culprit for all of this. Is it gentrification? What, did you drop something, bro? Okay,
It was a
you got it?
gentrification, and now it's all Caitlyn
Gentrification.
Jenner's
No,
fault.
no, that's not.
Yeah.
They were Bruce Campbell, and they turned him into Bruce Jenner. Is that right?
That's right.
No,
That's exactly
Night
right.
of the Living Head.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. I don't know. How did we butcher that? Oh yeah, that was easy.
It was.
Sorry.
It was like.
Yeah, you just did it,
was
and it
so
was done.
easy. It's yeah.
So the point there is that did the Sunrail was the Sunrail the tipping point for all of this development?
That is totally when they were tipped. It was when the Sunrail. That was there's
Fantastic.
not a better way to describe.
You're fucking
that
a loud,
tipping.
sloppy baby over there. What do you say? You're dropping stuff. Yeah, you're all like, Gerber. Stop that. Oh, my God. Every time. I'm telling you to stop doing something once a show, at least. Okay.
I have to do so much organizing over here. It's like,
yeah, you're really doing a good job. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you know? No, Jake's beat. Let's get back over here. Look at me.
And now let's get partying forever.
Okay.
Are you ready?
No. This is not a showdown. This is not a competition with your finger. This is not a finger. You're just
We're gonna finger bang.
You're ready to go.
You ready? All right. Let's do some finger banging. Come on.
Oh yeah. No, dude. Don't stop. Don't please.
Do a big, nice glory hole at any truck stop he goes to.
What? That was pretty funny.
I'm all freaking out, dude. I'm freaking out, dude.
I don't remember the glory hole.
That was the Bob Leamy. Remember Bob Leamy days? Oh, good old Bob Leamy. Sweat.org, one of our original sponsors.
Man.
Speaking of sponsors, let's talk about them right
do
now.
miss me some Bob Leamy.
We go break away, come back and do the news.
And his wife, April.
Shoot ourselves in the face.
They
I
have
guess.
14 children.
I don't know what we're going to do.
14 children.
TwistHairStudio.com, ArtArmy.org, ShannonHoldArt.com, Ear Theaters out there, PolkasHottest.com.
Ear Theaters. Great.
PolkasHottest.com.
Actually getting ready to...
Aaron Nolan, I think, is worked on a new logo for Pocahontas.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
It's
saw that.
pretty good.
Yep.
It's good. I like it.
I like the one with the actual characters on it.
Right.
A little bit better.
The
'cause
little
it's still-
peppers.
because it's still, that's always
the
been...
original.
And they're playing instruments.
Right.
And she, most of those...
They made a video.
They did.
That was
make a
lovely.
video.
Burp talk.
You like
you're
it,
doing.
man. I'm just
horrible.
What you could do?
No cooking classes in the world.
What's going on?
Never going to get you out of that. That's bad behavior, buddy.
Hey, man.
You
Did you hear?
Find yourself.
They only work with electric. There's no gas.
Yeah.
Yeah. No gas at the Chuck Wagon.
Yeah, Chuck Wagon's the original food truck, right? Hey, you ever had Scrapple? It's kind of like juice, but they call it Snapple.
No.
You take all the-
Scrapple is a real, like a Scrapple
It is not
and
real,
grits.
dude. That is not
Scrapple is real.
It is only in your imagination.
No, Scrapple is real. It's
Is it?
nasty. It's like a liverwurst ham leftover partness. It's kind of like a pate of probably stuff that shouldn't be eaten.
Wow.
But when you
I
fry
had
it up,
it. Actually,
it's really like
my-
crispy ass bacon.
My
and
friend
shit.
ate it, and guess what happened to him?
Oh, here we go.
Hello, Papa.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
a big, nice glory hole.
I hear that you want. I hear that you're supposed to want your glory. All right, you know what? Do you not want me to talk? You're just gonna sit over there and push buttons. Then have your fun, JB. You just
No, it was one button. It
Push.
just did a lot of things.
push away, boy.
You want to do it again?
You just pushing me away. I can't stand.
The revolution has begun.
Yeah.
From the front lines to your imagination.
Army!
A revolution is a dramatic change.
Org!
Ideas.
Army!
This is a
Org!
revolution.
Oh
a
my
dramatic
God.
change. This is the Art
Org!
Army.
Okay.
Org! Army!
Artarmy.org. Artarmy.org. It's out there.
RG.
You do realize you're yelling.
Well, yeah, that's what they're doing in the fucking commercial.
Yeah, but
man.
it's so much better than yours for some reason. Okay. All right, Beetle Bailey. Beetle Bailey over there.
What
What an antiquated reference. I know.
WJBW.
We'll roll into a little bit of Thievery Corporation, come back, maybe do some news. Thanks for the calls and the texts. We appreciate it. We appreciate that so much. right, dig it, do it. DC 3000 Thievery Corporation.
WJBW is made possible by sausage. Stick one in your mouth.
Welcome back. WJBW Network's the JB Rev Show.
Come on. Yeah.
A little bit of breaking news badly. We've had to skip it a few times.
No more. Will we ever skip
news?
We got to start all the way
Bad
back.
news. What? Why?
Look else. We got to start all the way back. I don't know how long ago this is. Oh my God.
Sloppy baby.
Breaking news badly.
Screaming in the
Lower
microphone.
lower the expectation. There you go. What are you doing there?
I'm lowering.
You're lowering the expectation?
Yeah, man. I'm here to help, bro.
This is a really cool video. Let me play the audio.
Amplifiers, which can
play the audio of this.
When
This
it
is
comes to
a really
sound
old-
quality, audiophiles swear by amplifiers which contain vacuum tubes to boost and modify the electrical signal.
Yeah, you get
they
that?
were the norm until transistors came along in the 1950s.
Okay, all
Many audio enthusiasts still prefer tube sound, which they find warmer, richer, and more natural.
So now,
What the hell was that? That was made you
One
look-
standard in radios, phonographs, and televisions. Today you see vacuum tubes only in very high-end audio equipment.
okay. So what do you think about that? They're trying to, basically the thrust of this is they're trying to bring back that warm vacuum feel.
I love the warm vacuum
You do?
feel. I do.
You like that warm
I
vacuum
really
feel
do, man.
of
Yeah.
sound? Do you know what they're talking about?
Oh,
in the
man,
thing?
do I ever. Man, it's like
Do
a
you?
warm fucking vacuum
What?
feel.
No,
man.
the sound.
I
in
wasn't
the...
listening.
Okay. Fantastic. Stop pulling your suitcase around. There's a little suitcase scooter available. It's from insider.com, whatever.
Dude, that's old. That's like weeks
Looks
old
like
now. Where they're hauling ass
women
through that airport.
with their little scooters.
Yes.
Little suitcase scooters.
Man, it is ridiculous.
I have no idea. These things are so old.
It looks
South
like
Korean
a lot
dog
of fun.
cloning facility can give you back your dead dog.
I don't want my dead dog back.
Okay.
I just want you to love me, JB.
I do.
Well, then why are you trying to give me dead dogs from Korea?
Insider Design on Facebook, the courtesy of those videos. I don't know.
By the
shoes
way,
that
wait.
are socks or-
By the way, my dead dog has been dead for like 15, 20 years.
Oh, I'm
why
so
would I
sorry.
want that back?
Yeah.
That's
I'm just bringing it up
disgusting.
now. Well,
All
this
right,
is
I know.
really old
Why-
news.
why
We're
are you gonna
starting
bring
with
my-
super old stuff.
But why are
because-
you bringing up my old dead dog?
Okay.
That's
I'm
just not very nice.
Okay, it's not. I'm not
I
doing
kind of
that.
take that personal.
Do you ever hear of the last disco ball maker?
Oh,
It's an
yeah.
NBC
She's a woman.
NBC video. She is a woman.
She
yeah.
is a woman. She's an
making
older
a
woman.
disco ball right now.
And she does
She's
each
making-
piece.
Yolanda Baker.
She actually dips each piece.
First
in
of all, I love doing it. It's fun.
and
little
vaginal
time
juice.
passes really
Okay, that's not true. Stop that.
Yeah,
All
she
right.
says it's a contest.
No, that's not what
Vaginal
she
juice
does.
and make it sticky.
No. Oh, for the backside?
Nope. It's all front.
Here's a DJ out of where?
As an officer yourself,
ATTN.
it looks bad, no?
You know, I will tell you that it's...
Can you say the words, it looks bad? Why? You can't ever
It
say that.
looks
This is the
bad.
problem
It's
I have
Peter
with-
Rosenberg.
I have to say this. This is the problem I have with police officers, and no disrespect to you. Y'all don't ever want to point at someone else and say, you can't do your job well. I can tell you right now, if I heard a radio personality get on the air and do something irresponsible, I'd go, that's a bad radio personality.
Yes.
He does a bad job.
Yes.
Police officers never want to say when y'all do a bad job. So and that's the reason the
Ah.
public thinks all of you are bad.
So what do you think of that? That's from ATTN. Attention on Facebook.
I think that's
little
bad.
video. You
I
think
think
that's
cops
good?
are bad.
You
I
think cops are bad?
Well, I mean, bad cops are definitely bad.
I think bad cops are bad.
Man,
Yeah.
bad cops, they
But they have this-
They make them all look bad. They do.
They have
Those
this
bad
whole
cops
bad
are that
tincture.
bad. They're so bad. Blue lives don't matter.
Seriously. Okay, that's not
I'm
true.
trying to make something viral. Captain,
No,
here.
okay, don't do
Blue
that. Because
lives
that's you just said
don't
blue
matter.
lives don't matter.
Brew
That's
lives.
So
people who brew beer.
No,
they
no.
don't matter. Oh, I know.
Meanwhile-
Wait, I heard this thing. People are saying actually, Chef Eddie wore it on his shirt. It said "All lives matter."
Oh, that's right.
You remember that, right? You do.
Deep within Gringotts Bank.
What the hell's happening?
Teams form.
Why didn't you tell me
You're
that was
playing
playing?
an ad.
Oh, I hate these. No wonder. Maybe I skipped these damn news stories on purpose. I guess, huh?
Well, they are so
All right,
riveting.
There you go.
I must say.
All right, let me get rid of them all. Hold on.
Get rid of them all,
Move
man.
up here in the line.
Pull one up. Let me read one. Pizza.
Your
pie.
brain has a delete button. Here's how to use it.
Yeah, let me
wanna
tell
hear
you all
this?
about it. You ready? So, what you need to do is you got to close your eyes and you think back about the time. This is how you do the delete
No,
button.
no.
Here's how to use
Okay.
it. You think back to the time that you the time your uncle did.
No, I don't know.
No.
I don't
Well, how do you
know.
delete it? Because I'm trying to delete that.
Oh,
right now.
you want to delete that out of your mind? What
Yes,
you just said.
please,
Nobody
yeah.
blames you. That's a good job.
Oh man, nobody likes that. See, they were building.
This is the fascinating way that your brain makes space to build new and stronger connections so you can learn more. There's an old saying in neuroscience, neurons that fire together, wire together.
Wire together.
This means the more you run a neurocircuit in your brain, the stronger the circuit becomes. This is why, to quote another old saw, practice makes perfect. The more you practice piano or speaking a language or juggling, the stronger those circuits get. For years, this has been the focus for learning new things, but as it turns out, the ability to learn is more than building and strengthening neural connections. Even more important, it's our ability to break down the old ones. It's called synaptic pruning. Here's how it works. So it says your garden is like a brain, basically. You got to kind of prune it back.
Prune that shit back.
Yeah.
Come on, you prune it back.
Just say no to brain pruning.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. What would they say about that? Is it a drug involved? How are you going to wreck your brain back? That's a great article. Where was that from? Fastcompany.com.
Also on genieandwebner.com.
Oh, why you say that?
It's because it's right up there. It's, that's how you delete your brain button.
Oh,
that
makes sense.
Yep. It's what happened to you?
Slayer with anthrax.
No, it's Slayer.
Anthrax.
Okay, all right. Slayer with anthrax. There you go. You hear about that? Hard Rock Live Orlando, September 27th, 7 p.m. I like that it starts at like early bird.
Well, they are getting old.
You still get the 2-for-1s.
They're getting old. So
we're going to start at 7. No, the rock and roll. Slayer with anthrax. So you going to go see that? No?
I am. I'm going to be there.
Are you?
Man, I'm going to be front row.
It says you're going.
I'm going to go.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
Orlando City Commissioner Tony Ortiz is trying to put off.
Is he the new commissioner?
Off-duty OPD at
I heard
all
about this.
public events.
Yeah, all of them. And guess how much an hour it's going to cost?
Let's talk about that. This,
it's
on here, Mr. Will Walker's post. $50 to $75 an hour.
What?
That's pretty good. I'll go do that.
Yeah, exactly. Who can afford that, though?
Yeah, you would be a bad cop. See, we were just talking about bad cops. Who could afford that? Oh.
Yeah, I can't afford that.
But yeah, that's clubs out there could do. Okay?
Not really, dude. It's not very feasible for a club to have to pay $50 to $70, and normally they're going to need at least 2 officers.
Yeah,
and you do
what
that.
If you want to get a helicopter?
Yeah,
how much does that cost?
That's included in the price.
Oh, that is?
Yeah,
that's the
included.
50 to 75.
The
Does
whole
it come
time,
with a dog too?
There's a dog.
I want a dog.
A helicopter. And that's about it, really.
Okay, that's all. Just the dog in the helicopter.
Yeah, exactly.
No pontoon boat or any.
No, nothing
bicycle.
Like that. No
BMX cop.
No
bike. No, none of that.
None of that, man.
Okay. Marvelous.
Yes. I know.
So let me pull this next one up then. If you got all right, so we got that off of Mr. Will Walker.
I have a special special lady listener out there.
You do.
She's listening to me right now. She likes Slayer and Anthrax.
Oh, fantastic!
She's going to be there.
Yeah,
up on my shoulders.
Oh, okay.
Actually. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever met this girl.
Oh,
I think you've seen her out. I mean, anybody in Orlando and that knows me has seen her out. And they know she's a badass bitch.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, she's hanging out with me. That being said, my wife Dana.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I love you, girl. I love you.
So let's say
she better be clean when I get home.
Okay. Scientists say giant asteroid. Here, I love this one.
Get that bathroom.
Scientists say
and the kitchen.
Scientists say
and the garage.
Giant asshole will be on your show.
What? No, come on.
Scientists say giant asteroid could hit Earth next week.
What?
Causing massive devastation. You want to play? Let's guess the date. Jerry Johnson, the Reverend.
Hey, man, I'm going to have a big old asteroid party, bro.
How many days ago do you think this article was published?
Oh, man, that's at least 2
weeks
old. Was it
June 9th? July 9th or August 9th.
It's a long time ago. I'll tell you what.
Come on, make one of your selection out of one of those
All
three.
right, it's
please.
at
Play
least
the damn
4
game.
weeks old. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You win. Wow, you got that right.
Man,
That's
you
a
got
good
another?
job.
Ask me another question, man.
Put your hands up.
Yeah.
Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your
What? Yeah. Come on, you got another question for me? See if you can
Okay,
stump me.
let's see. All right, here we go.
I'm the smartest, badass motherfucker you know.
Is that for real?
That's for real, dude. Ask me another question.
Okay.
Come on.
Taco China.
Well, yeah, dude. I love me some Eduardo.
Mural was removed. This is from July
What? Oh,
13th.
July 13th.
Now, they removed, wasn't this Interspear mural there? Are they going to do something new?
No. That was never in inside Taco China.
No, the outside of the new one, where
the
Golden
new
Palace
one
used to be.
Yeah. Oh, that's the new Taco China.
Yeah, let me throw
Oh,
this up.
man. You got a picture? Dude, I tell you what, that spicy Thai taco, so good, dude. And they got that pig belly.
Oh, the braised beef.
Oh, the braised beef is good. The pig belly taco's awesome. Oh, beautiful, dude. They're already there. That's like right.
Yeah, I think they're almost ready to open up, or they have opened it up. This
I think
article,
they
again,
have.
was older from earlier in July. Tiny
yeah,
wall stretching the
yeah.
width of Mills 50 Taco China 2,
Yummy.
once covered with Andrew Spear mural, is
Yep.
now covered in white paint as of today.
Well,
so
yeah.
this was July 13th. Now it's August, whatever, 13th, right? 15th?
I know.
So I wonder what's there.
I'm
Is
pretty
there something
sure.
going in there?
Let's give Andrew a call. You want his number? I'll give you his number. We'll give him a call and be like, hey.
That's not the answer. You don't know.
I do know.
Oh, you do?
I
Yeah.
do. I
See?
do.
That's-
I do. Yes, I do, man. Yes, I do, man. Yes, I do, man. Yes, I do. Party in AK.
It's not about who you are, it's about your attitude.
Oh, yes. Awesome. Yeah. So, you know what's going to be up there? It's going to be a mural done by
Yeah.
Andrew Spear.
Wow. So he's doing it. You know that.
Man,
for a
he
fact.
is doing it
He's
and doing it well.
Okay. Congratulations.
He's going to do it.
Okay. Henry Rollins' driving app tells you how hard it would have been to get there in the 80s. This is the hard time.
Is that for real?
Thehardtimes.net.
Oh, dude, that would be great. I'd love to have Henry Rollins tell me what a terrible job I just did.
Or it would have been harder
Fucking-
in the 80s. How would you even approach that?
I love me some Henry Rollins.
You know, the cars were so much wider, you never would have made that. You would have killed that kid. Henry Rollins' driving app tells you how hard it would be. Have you been? How hard it would have been to get there
Here,
in the 80s?
Scroll up. Let me read this. Let me read this out loud for you. Let's show you how to do it. So, San Jose, California, a new driving app voiced by Henry Rollins is quickly becoming the go-to navigation choice for punk and hardcore kids on the go. The new app, Rat's Eyes, gives driving directions to your destinations while also shouting knowledge gained from the ruthless work of Rollins' legendary hardcore group, Black Flag.
Nice.
The band's groundbreaking and hard touring schedule often took them on very untraditional routes across the country. Now, as the app will frequently remind you of that. So while trying to drive to Los Angeles to Tucson, one user was directed, drive 5 miles to 7-Eleven, locate the nearest payphone, and call Steve. Hopefully he'll pick you up and let you know where you need to be. Otherwise, it's just another overnight with Watt arguing about whatever bullshit he's got up his ass at the time. That's pretty funny. So scroll up so I can read this. Noticeably absent from the app. Are you going to scroll up there so I can read this there, JB? Because noticeably absent from the app is a mute feature. Any attempt to silence the app only makes the Rollins narration more irritated. Also, Rat's Eye features long-winded talks from the former Black Flag frontman that can extend up to 20 minutes after you arrive at your destination. Some users with Wi-Fi-enabled cars have reported a glitch where the car looks into the stories or locks until the stories are over. So I initially downloaded the app because I'm a Rollins fan, and the price was right, said Amy Fueller. But I ended up almost running out of gas because the app just told a 30-minute story about fighting skinheads at a nearby all-ages venue that closed down in 93. That's not a true
funny
story.
as hell. That's some funny shit.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a good article.
It was good because I read it.
Thehardtimes.net. It was good that I didn't have to read it. 12 reasons why you should see a roller derby bout.
Oh, dude. Have you ever seen one?
BuzzFeed.com, yes.
Have you? Like
It was
live
exciting.
in
Yeah,
person?
yeah.
Where'd you see
They're,
that?
At the Universal Skate.
Right there on 436.
Goldenrod. Goldenrod.
Right up here, right up the road from here,
Goldenrod.
right?
No.
On Goldenrod.
Yeah, Goldenrod.
Oh, Goldenrod. That's right. Okay. Yeah. Goldenrod and Lake Underhill. I grew up at the...
But yeah, it goes on to say that that's something everybody should experience. It's a wild, crazy roller derby. That's some crazy stuff.
It's if you like looking at unattractive, mainly
wow.
Never mind. I'm not going to say
12 reasons.
I know some of those
reasons. Yeah.
Some of those girls.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
12 reasons.
I don't want to diss them like that.
See. Number one, it's
I met
action.
my wife though at a roller derby.
Oh, you did.
Place. I
See,
did.
there's the truth. It comes out now.
Yeah, she was a roller
it's
derby girl.
Action packed. You would like that.
She when we first met, she went in for a kiss and she punched me in my face.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
Yeah, right. I mean, I went in for a kiss with you. Yeah, and you just struck my balls
right in the jaw, kicked you in the. That was your. Sorry about that.
Tickled my diddle.
Okay.
Diddled my tickle.
Yeah, your
spot,
your tail.
Yep, that's what happened. Look at the shirt you're wearing. It's the Spankies. You know that, right?
The secret ways.
Nice rack.
Secret ways.
Party in AK's house.
The secret ways women used pot in throughout history. Right? Ever wondered what it would feel like to slather a mixture of lamb's fat and cannabis oil all over your naked body?
Oh.
The sensation was a familiar one to European women once upon a time.
And then they also would put a bottle rocket in their butthole.
They drank pot milkshakes. Women rubbed pot on swollen breasts. Doctors prescribed pot for STDs. Women relied on pot during childbirth.
Man, that is
Women
great.
consumed pot to treat migraines. Pot also made periods more bearable.
Did you hear about the tampon marijuana tampons?
Yeah, I think I've heard about that.
Yeah, well, you probably have one in your butt right now.
Right, yeah.
Knowing you.
I've got two.
Because you're a weirdo.
Yeah.
I got to say, I was telling my wife that today. I'm like, God, man, JB's just so fucking weird.
Yeah. Like
and she's like, you always say that.
I'm shaving
Jerry.
my head right now.
She's like, yeah, I can see that as we're talking.
It's not odd.
And you're using a dull kitchen knife.
Yeah.
Which is really weird.
Not a good idea.
And mayonnaise. It's not even shaving cream. You know that's mayonnaise, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
You just look really weird doing it,
It's
too.
crazy, man.
I was wondering. I thought you were going to make a sandwich, and then you smeared the mayonnaise on your forehead there, and you're now trying to take hair off your head with the butter knife.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind
Now
of...
me, I stand up here. I'm not looking at notes. I'm not reading teleprompters. Not easy. Not easy.
Not easy.
Not easy.
Not easy. It's sleazy, not easy.
But
sassy trunk.
Remember,
Trump.
And if I make one mistake, a little, he mentioned something wrong, got the wrong date. It's like headlines all over.
You ever see those sassy Trumps?
I have
they
not.
Take his voice and they make it crazy like. You ever hear that one, Papa? No?
I did not. I have not
Scott
heard
Stapp, the voice of Creed, Daytona.
Yeah.
September 4th.
Shut up.
September 4th.
That guy is so awesome.
Old Stapp-a-lap.
Man, we love me some Scott.
You going to have him on the
Stapp.
show?
Well,
you gonna,
yeah,
you know
we could have Scott
Get
Stapp on
old
the show.
Stappy Stapp on the
Man,
show.
You want to
Will
talk about
take me higher. Wasn't that it? That was like the what was the song was that? They were all like spiritual as well, weren't they?
You know it.
Okay.
It was awesome. I'm gonna love me some.
You're just you're not even listening.
Man, I'd listen to
Wow.
you every day of every night of every hour. I don't even know what's going on with you.
Yeah.
You right? Does that make sense?
Of course it does.
Okay, good.
Good for us.
So, what's next, JB? What other
let me
awesome
see.
stories do you have?
I've got what else do I have?
What
I
do
don't
you
know.
got?
buddy.
Oh man, really?
You're
Come
really
on,
helping.
come on, man. We got something. Come on, let's go.
How virtual reality sex edutainment is revolutionizing porn.
Oh.
RollingStone.com. It's how virtual reality sex edutainment, so virtual sexuology, pairs an adult star with a sex therapist to bring Masters and Johnson's techniques to the porn entitled public.
Okay, this is JB Rev Show.
For decades, porn has been blamed for creating unrealistic sexual expectations, and for some addicts, it is impacted the ability to have sexual relationships in the real world. No one adult entertainment company is using virtual reality, and one of the hottest rising porn stars out there to teach guys how to have better sex, both for their own benefit and the benefit of their partner.
Nice.
So you need that. You need those virtual reality sex classes.
I guess.
Dana's telling me.
She's
texting me.
She actually
She's
sent
texting
me,
the show.
She
texting the show.
She's like, you guys need to shut up.
Yeah.
About my sex
So
life,
this
man.
being the food episode, we really did a little bit of it at the beginning.
Yes.
And then really kind of malaised over it. But we're back to a relative food story. You ever watch that show, A Taste of History? It's this older chef, and he kind of goes back and he makes old recipes, like in old-timey ways, just using a fire. And, you ever see that? It's a great show.
I've never seen The Taste of History.
A Taste of History.
A Taste of History.
A Taste of History.
There's this new one. There's this combination. It's called
I'm going to share.
Hoarder Nightmares, Chef Nightmares, where
Oh,
the
what?
hoarders from the show Hoarders, they actually go in their kitchen and they whip a little something up for you, whatever they pull out of their fridge or out of their cupboard or off the floor, and it's Taste of History. It's from
No,
stuff they've
that's
been
a totally different.
No, it's.
I just said that.
Yeah,
is a show.
It's
No,
a
that's not
terrible
what they.
show.
That's not what they
I
do.
don't recommend it for anybody to watch it. I certainly wouldn't eat any of that, but I would eat some Chuck Wagon. And it was nice having
Check
Chef
it out. What's going on?
Chef Ed
Okay, there it
Hollingsworth.
is. All right. My meter's not popping the right way.
Dude, that's crazy that he was going to
Let me
move
top
into
this
where Funky Monkey was.
Yeah.
Where Ash is now. And going
Right.
to be the Hollingsworth wine bistro.
Okay.
And like you said,
Well-
if it probably, he's in a good place right now with Chuck
Well,
Wagon.
it's cool to
I think
have him
he's,
in. It was good to have him in. It was funny that he had to kind of come and go. Pinkman had to bail on us for some reason last minute, but that's okay. But that's exactly the beauty of why we do this live.
Damn millennials.
Because guess what? Kiss my ass. No, guess what? It's okay, man. It's okay. Yeah, we try to handle things with love.
With
and
love.
That's not true. It's good to get angry sometimes.
Be
like, fuck you. What are you doing? Oh, stop doing that.
Google that right now.
I realized something. I think I have my job in the day, so I won't say the F word as much.
What?
I think that's the lesson the universe is trying to teach me.
Oh, well, because you say it at your job.
I constantly say it all the time. No, not at my job.
You can't say it at your job.
I can't. No, can you?
No, I can't fucking say
okay.
that on my job.
Yeah.
Well, it depends if I feel the people out.
Oh, yeah.
Not up, but out.
Okay.
We're not going to talk about, you know what? No, I don't ever cuss unless I'm.
You don't ever cuss?
I never fucking cuss.
Okay.
I was brought up a good Christian boy.
Okay.
Lutheran.
Don't set the bar too high.
It's
I'm sure you cuss from time to time.
Listen, I don't.
Okay.
It's I feel the pressure to have to cuss here on this podcast.
Oh, you do. I'm
You
peer
do.
pressuring
You're like,
you
hey,
into cussing.
what
Is that
the
what you're
fuck?
saying? Oh man. Oh, I don't know where this
You
is going.
suck,
What are you doing?
fucker.
Okay, see, look, you're doing it yourself.
You call me that F word again, and it's just not. It's not very PC.
I did not.
I'm jumping on board with these
Okay.
millennials.
Okay.
I'm not going to be offensive anymore. I'm not going to say any bad words. Stop snapping at me.
Okay.
I'm
just. My little meter is not working here.
Oh, how about now?
Yeah,
Is it working
it's
now?
Really, okay. It's not working as well as it should. So I don't know if it's coming through or not. Anyway, let's do this. Let's cut away for some music. Kind of get our minds right here. If we're going to come back at all.
Yeah, maybe we will go back.
Maybe we just got.
My wife just sent me a text. She said, "Come home now." And I love my baby. I love you too, JB.
The Reverend.
It was nice being here. It was a good show.
We didn't do our.
What did we do? Oh, the little kitty cats. We got a. That's how.
Psychedelic Furs at the Plaza Live, Orlando.
When is that?
Wednesday, October 1st.
Let's see if we can make something happen with that, dude. For real. This time. I think I'm going to have to go down there directly. I've sent them several emails. So,
all right.
Seriously, I'm going to have to go down there. That'd be nice to have a little press pack.
That would be nice.
Hand it to him. Print it on all color paper with lots of different types of fonts.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Kenny Powers.
Yeah, man. We're gonna have
Okay.
fonts on there.
Fonts.
I want for the paper to be like righteous, dude.
Okay.
You know, like when if you spin on it, it just kind of dribbles off and doesn't absorb into the paper. You know what I'm saying? So basically, spit-proof paper is what I want. 5 colors with lots of fonts. And
That sounds delightful.
You know what else? I want it. I want
yeah.
it. You know what? I want it fucking perforated.
Now it's working.
I want it perforated,
All right.
so they can rip off a coupon that gets them nothing.
No,
but
that's not gonna
we
happen.
spent the dime to get it perforated.
No, you just made the
Yeah,
like
man.
you
Gonna
could
perforate
rip it off
that.
for something, but it was nothing.
We're gonna perforate that 5-color
Good
wet
call.
flavored.
Good
wet,
call,
wet,
buddy.
Yeah, we're gonna take care of this. We're
Way
gonna
to-
blow it up.
That's way to do it. Way to do it. All right, so I'm going to roll this song from the beginning again.
Roll it. Oh.
And then we'll bust out of here. Wait, where is that one? Oh, yeah. What are you doing? Why are you doing that?
That's it's our theme song when we're getting the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? We did a good hour and a half. It was good shit, man. We only played like 14 songs. There we go. Yeah.
TwistAirStudio.com. Thank you, the Reverend. PocasHottest.com. Shannon Holt Art Army. ShannonHoltArt.com. ArtArmy.org. Ear Theater is out there.
Yeah.
Ear Theater. Go check them out.
That's
Groovy.
right.
Badass little sets. Little sets of DJ sets.
That's a
They're
DJ.
good. I listened to the other one the other day from London. Great. That was pretty good.
Oh yeah,
I
Air
get
Theater's
them.
great.
They just download to my phone now. So,
Dude, Air Theater is really good.
Subscribe to us on iTunes. We are on Google Play. We're out there. WJBWNetworks.com links you up to everywhere that we distribute to. Spreaker's the primary hub. Follow us here as well, or there.
Yeah.
Facebook, Twitter at Radio JB Web. Thanks for joining us. We promote talented people. We're not going to stop. Are we going to stop? We might take a little break here. Actually,
I gotta get out.
What do you think? We take a little summer break, take off a little bit before come back Tuesday after Labor Day or something like that.
Yeah, we could do a little
You
break.
want to try
Yeah,
talk
man.
about a little hiatus?
Yeah, that way we
All right,
can
we're
get
gonna take
all
a
of our
couple
ducks
weeks
in a
off.
row.
Yeah, there
and
you go.
get
Get
some
everybody
really-
lined up
some good,
for September.
awesome
There you go.
guests.
That's probably what we'll do. So Circadian Cast will persevere on. We can still do little one-off interviews there in case something comes up. But send us your
Totally.
original music submission at WJBWNetworks.com, MP3, or your approval with a safe download, free site, no herpes. Free. All right, JB Webb at Radio JB Webb on Twitter. We'll be back on the Dana's. Looks great, man.
I know.
Is it?
I love it. I love it.
All right, Chef Ed, thank you.
Yes, Chef Ed and Jody for coming
Reverend
in.
Dana, Jerry loves you.
I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do, man. Yes, I do, man.
All right, we'll see you on the next
Word.
Do the electronics is so predominant that people would really prefer that.